In today's lesson, we're going to be learning another one of my all-time favourite Christmas songs, Step Into Christmas by Elton John. I'm going to show you the main riff, and I'm going to show you the chords and the entire structure of the song. So you'll be able to play this either in a band or just acoustically on your own. It's going to work great. But before we get into the video, as usual, please hit subscribe and like the video. It all goes a long way. But let's get straight into it. Let's learn this song. This song starts off with the main riff played 4 times in a row. Sounds like this. Okay, so let's go through this. Let's take it slowly. We're going to start off by playing on the D string. We're going to play the 3rd fret, the 2nd, and then open. And by the way, we're in the 2nd finger position here, alright? So use your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 3rd, 3rd on 4th, 4th on 5th. That's the 2nd finger position. Let's stick with this for the whole riff. So yeah, we're going to go 3, 2, 0 on the D string. But then after that, we're going to go to the A string. We're going to play a 0, 2, again with the 1st finger, and then another 0 on the open D string. So that first little part is going to go. Okay, I'll do that one more time. 3, 2, 0, 0, 2, 0. Okay. Once we've done that, we're going to strum the D chord twice. Like that. I'll show you an easier way we can approach it afterwards as well, but for now, let's just strum that open D chord. If you're not sure what the D chord is, basically we're going to put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Your 3rd finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B, and your 2nd finger is going on the 2nd fret of the high E string. So yeah, it's that classic open D chord, and we strum it twice. As soon as we strummed that twice though, so far we got this. D, D. We then have this little run on the low E string. We're going to play 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then once we've done that, we're going to play the open A string. So we do the 2 strums of D. Straight into 2, 3, 4, 0. And then that just brings us back to the start of the riff. So why don't we put it all together, and I'm going to play it slowly like this. Okay, one more time. Okay, so that is the main riff, alright, but I do want to point out that sometimes it can be hard going to that D chord so quickly and then changing to it, going to that low E string. It can be quite cumbersome. So if you want to simplify it a little bit, simply play the open D string instead. So it's going to sound like this. See, sounds just as good really, just doesn't have that D chord in there, which can be tricky to change to and from. But anyway, that's the main riff. Now why don't we look at all of the chords in the song. So this song contains 7 chords in total. Before we look at the order of it or even the rhythm, I just want to go through these 7 chords. Just make sure we got these down first. So we're going to start off on D, which we have actually gone through today on the riff, but I'll quickly recap that. So your 1st finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the G string. Your 2nd finger can go on the 2nd fret of the high E string. And then your 3rd finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B string. And you're going to hit the top 4 strings with this one. So that is the D chord. We've also got the G chord, which there are multiple ways of playing it. I'll just show you the way I do it. So your 1st finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the A string. your second finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the low E string, the G note, the root note. Your 3rd finger is going to go on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then your 4th finger goes on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then on this one, of course, we hit all 6 strings. Now there is obviously the very popular variation where you don't have your finger on the B string at all. You just have your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And if you find that one easier, go with this version. They both count as G, both as good as each other really. Although, to change between D and G, which happens a lot in this song, if you use the voicing that I use, the 4-finger one, you can actually leave that 3rd finger where it is, okay, which can make it a bit of a smoother change. So I guess if I'm going to recommend any voicing or shape, it's going to be the 4-finger one, but whatever you're most comfortable with really. We've also got an A minor chord. Alright, so we're going to put our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. 2nd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the D string. And 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the G. This one's just the top 5 strings. Okay, so that's A minor. We've also got an A major chord, okay, which is fairly similar, but we're going to be all on the 2nd fret of the all 3 fingers are on the 2nd fret, that's what I'm trying to say there. Your 1st finger goes on the 2nd fret of the D string. Your 2nd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the G. And 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. And on this one as well, top 5. Some people do different voicings of this. They'll swap their 2nd and 1st finger around. So again, whatever you're comfortable with playing, of course. The next chord is E minor though. Which is going to be your another chord where you've got your fingers just on the 2nd fret. So on this one, you put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the D, and then you just hit all 6 strings on this one. So there's our E minor. You've also got an E7 chord. Which your 2nd finger is also going to be 2nd fret of the A string, but then you're going to put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G string, and you hit all 6 here. So that's E7. You can also play this one with your 3rd or 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the B string if you want to give it that kind of slightly more interesting sound, but that's up to you. And then we've got a B minor chord, okay, which I'm going to show you 2 different ways. The best way is playing it as a bar chord. So we're going to bar the whole 2nd fret with our 1st finger, and then we're essentially going to put on an A minor shape, just like that chord we played earlier, just like shifted up 2 frets. But I'll go through this properly. So you're going to have that bar on, but you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Your 3rd finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the D, and then your 4th finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the G string. And you hit the top 5 on this one as well. However, if you do want to avoid bar chords, again, I recommend playing it like that, but you can just simply keep this shape, but instead of barring, just put your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string, like that, and just aim for the top 4 strings like you would on a D chord. So if you'd rather, if you prefer to play it that way, by all means go for it. But anyway, those are all 7 of the chords that we need for this song, and now we're going to go for the rhythm. So I'm going to show you the basic rhythm that I play in this song, but feel free to change it up. Just listen to the original and you can do your own thing with it. But the rhythm I tend to use is simply down, down, up, down, up. Okay, very, very common rhythm used in millions of different songs. So basically, we've got 2 downs, 2 ups, and then down, up. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay? And also you'll notice that I tend to accent the strums on beats 2 and 4. So basically on the 2nd strum and the 2nd to last strum. So down, down, up, down, up. gives us the proper feel that we need. It's a little faster than that on the song though. That kind of thing, okay. So that is the basic rhythm, but feel free to change it up. Add strums, take them away, or like I say, just listen to the original song and do what feels right to you. But I find that rhythm works really well. Now let's look at the order of the chords in the main 4 sections of this song. We've got the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and bridge. I'll also talk through the structure afterwards. But yeah, I want to start off with the verse. It basically comes in after you've played the main riff 4 times. And it starts with 2 bars of D. We are in the key of D here, that's why it keeps coming back to that chord. And yeah, 2 bars of the rhythm. Okay, but that brings us to the G chord, and we're actually here going to play a bar and a half. So we've got to play the rhythm down, down, up, down, up, but then we're going to add an extra down, down, up. Okay, just like the first 3 strums of the rhythm, because it's just a bar of 2 beats basically. Quite unusual, but it happens now and again in songs. So you've got this down, down, up, down, 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 up, and then back to D for 2 bars. So if I put all of that together, we've got D, G, down, down, up, back to D. It does that times 2, so now we're back to D again. Bar and a half of G, D. Okay, so that is the order of the verse. Now we're into the pre-chorus, which actually starts on an A minor chord. And we're going to go, I'll just call out the chords as we go. It's going to be A minor, A minor, G, D, A major, then A minor, G, this time 2 bars of B minor, 1 bar of A, and then strum 2, 3, 4. So you'll notice at the end I strummed once on the A, held it for 4 beats, which leads us into the chorus. But I might as well go through that one more time. So we're going to go from the start of the pre-chorus, A minor, G, D, A minor, G, 2 bars of B minor, A, 1 strum, 2, 3, 4, leads us into the chorus, which is just going to be D, again in the key of D, so it keeps coming back to this. D for 2 bars, G, A, 2 bars of D, G, E7, and 2 bars of A. Alright, so I'm going to go through that one more time again. It's always worth repeating these things. So 2 bars of D to start with, chorus, G, A, D, G, E7, A. So there's only one different section now. It is called the bridge, or you could call this an instrumental. But basically, we're going to do 1 strum on each chord. We're going to go for D, G, A, D, and hold them on for 4 beats each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then it does the same on B minor, which again, either bar or other version. But we're going to strum that. 2, 3, 4, E7, 2, 3, 4, and then you can just go back to the main rhythm for this bit. 2 bars of A. Alright, so that whole instrumental put together. D, 2, 3, 4, G, A, D, and we got B minor, E7, 2 bars of A. So let's talk through the structure of the song. Now the best way to pick up a structure is really just to listen to the song a lot, okay? Now we do hear this one every year on the radio, so you probably know this by virtue of that. But anyway, let's talk through it. It starts off on the main riff times 4. Then it goes verse, pre-chorus, chorus. After that, does exactly the same thing, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. After the second chorus though, we go into the bridge / instrumental, and then after that section we have it goes back to the main riff times 4. Then after that, yet again, we've got the verse, pre-chorus, chorus. The only difference with the final chorus is it just keeps on repeating over and over again, and you'll hear on the track it fades out. Now obviously, when you're fading out on a song, when you're playing a song, you tend to not actually fade out. I don't think I've ever seen somebody playing live and fade out. It'd be a bit awkward because you wouldn't know when to clap. So when you play a song live, I tend to just recommend just finishing on the root chord. So when you get to that last A chord, the chorus, give it one strum once you've repeated it a few times at the end. But yeah, so that's the entire structure of the song.